It's Steve from Machete Squad. I know it's you, motherfucker.
Marbles in it, I'm turned, I'm up, I'm all the way lit. The butter fat, he all in my dick, he talking my swag, he poppin' like me. You can't compare me regardless. The weed smell but ain't garbage. The mademoiselle and her foil is big. The Z, the Rastafarian, the Z, a Rastafarian crew. I'm skating off dust, miss sorry me you. Your daddy a Z, so what are you? Dragging my feet, cause I'm on the boot for sure. My mama and dad from the Caribbean got Florida tags on the U.
What's up, guys? How are we doing this evening? We're back here for more Cyraxx nonsense. Cyraxx decided at some point this evening it was a good time. It was a good time for him to retire again from music for good. He's gonna do his final concert ever, guys. His voice is all hoarse, like he's been yelling as if something terrible is going on in his house, and he's been yelling for a day and a half. But he decided to do his final concert. And sorry, we have two from Nibirius. Hashtag 339 was an inside job. Hashtag Chance did it. Hashtag wrong cow. Exactly, guys. Exactly, guys. I agree with you, 100%. Where was Cyraxx all day today? Maybe he took a quick jet to Utah and then ran back to do his little final show to anyways. 5 from Ultimate G. Hey Steve, got my driving permit this morning. First try and on the test, and I passed. Nervous about driving, but I know I have to drive at some point. Yeah, you do, like most adults do, and then you went out and actually got your license, like adults do, instead of waiting until they're 35 and pretending to be an e-racer. But anyways, we have a video from Cyraxx. He did his final concert forever, guys. His final concert ever on YouTube. He's never gonna come back and sing. He's never gonna do music. He's gonna sit here and I don't know what he's gonna do, but this is his final concert, and he's definitely never gonna come back to sing again real soon, guys. As always, let me put up the video. Wait, hold on, all that sorts. As always, guys, here's a fly, and let's check out Cyraxx doing his final concert ever in the entire world. Yeah, we can. Everyone, celebrate Cyraxx's 89th retirement.
Oh, God.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, his voice is all raspy. His voice is all raspy, as if he's been up all day screaming at his parents, maybe screaming at the police, screaming at everyone in the world, because he's upset that he got in trouble again, guys. And now he's going to retire and run away, because that is Cyraxx's only gambit, is to run away when things get hard. 2 from Tiberius, over 113 retirements. Exactly. 113 and counting, guys.
Tonight is a very proud, but also very momentous, but also very somber occasion. See, over the last 10 years, I've been doing vocal work for as long as I can remember.
Vocal work, he calls it. Vocal work is what he calls turning on someone else's music, pulling up a microphone to auto-tune, and then screeching from your grandmother's attic. That is what he calls that. He calls that vocal work. He calls that vocal work. You know, like all those paid voice actors in Hollywood. He's just like them, doing his vocal work.
Hanging out and kicking it, and having a good time, and getting to work alongside some of the most amazing artists in the underground that I've had the pleasure of doing business with. And
Oh, sorry, 2 from Forklift Bizgee. I heard Victor's scrote went wiggly. Troll caused? Possibly, guys. Could very well be. And 2 from Kino Tech USA. Weekly final concert. God, I hate Chance. Yeah, he's got to do his weekly final concert. Got to get attention before running away from the world.
Creating it and working alongside. But over the last few days, a lot has happened. Made me realize a lot of stuff.
Over the last few days, Cyraxx got caught for trying to frame the trolls for vandalizing his mommy's van. And then he tried to call the police. To get them to arrest William for being mean to him on panel. And since then, he's been screeching as hard as he can at the police, at his grandmommy, at everyone, to just fix it for him. And they haven't. So the only thing he can think to do now is run away and retire.
So, tonight is going to be my last cover show.
Definitely. His last one ever. He definitely won't do a new one inside of a week. 2 from Tim Plays Guitar. Vocal work. Don't you mean goblin mating calls? Yes, he does. He absolutely does.
Ever. Because I'm really going back to my roots.
Going back to his roots.
And allowing my music to speak for me. So I figured I would leave you all with one final gift.
One final gift. One final gift means he's gonna sing more terrible songs. He considers that a gift to YouTube, to the people watching him, to the wide world. Him screeching more terrible music. Yeah, most likely.
As my way of saying thank you for all the love and all the support that you guys have showed me over the last 10 to 12 years. I appreciate every single one of you. And I want this live stream to stick in your memory for the rest of your lives. And I want you guys to be able to look back on this live stream whenever you're feeling down and know that you're never alone. Because I know.
I can't ignore it. It is shocking to me that he isn't making this about himself. The only reason I can imagine he's not making it about himself is because he hasn't heard about it yet, because he doesn't watch the news or any adult TV shows. And that at some point tomorrow, he will find out what has happened and jump on for a little stream talking about how we have to stop all this animosity in the world. We gotta come together, and he'll very quickly make it about how this totally relates to how the trolls are so mean to him, and if the trolls weren't mean to him, so none of this would have happened. And it just being the terrible person he always is. So, you know, look forward to that soon, I'm sure.
How hard things can be. I know how tough things can be. I know how dangerous and brutal life can truly get. I know how it can push you down, how it can destroy you. Hell, life almost destroyed me.
Life almost destroyed him. That is the closest thing Cyraxx has ever said to the truth. That is the closest thing Cyraxx has ever almost said to the truth. Life has destroyed Cyraxx because life has not been kind to Cyraxx. Life hasn't handed everything to Cyraxx on a silver platter. So he's been beaten down by being forced to work for anything he wants, and he refuses to do that, so he has nothing. He has nothing at all.
Life almost destroyed me.
I think it might have been.
But it hasn't won yet.
You know Cyraxx has either Cricket or Mint or whatever low rate. Does the General also auto sell phone plans along with auto insurance? He has that. He has the General cell phone plan.
I won't let it.
Shaq sold it to him. An amazing final stream. Not only is he in the dark, he's not saying anything. He's just sitting there screwing around with. I don't even know what he's doing. I can't even tell. He's screwing around with his mic. It doesn't look like he's trying to pull up something on his computer. He's just sitting here in silence, being all dramatic, giving no one anything to look at. This is the amazing final stream. Something his fans. Where this is a gift. The gift to his fans is seeing nothing and hearing nothing. It's an amazing job from the professional streamer Cyraxx.
So to all my friends, all my fans, all my supporters, I appreciate you guys to the moon and back. I can't thank you guys enough for all the love and all the support that you guys have showed me over the years.
All the love and all the support. I mean, he's running away precisely because he's gotten zero love, zero support. No one likes him, no one supports him. But like the delusional little boy he is, he has to stand up here for his little final concert and pretend like he has 1,000 fans that have all been supporting him all these years. And he has to finally retire, and he's so sad. And they're gonna be so sad too. But he has to, you know, like a delusional little boy would do.
I genuinely and truthfully appreciate every single one of you. More than you know. More than I could ever say in the words. I appreciate you guys. Well, yes, there are certain YouTubers that have bashed on me, have talked shit, or...
Well, there's certain YouTubers who have talk shit about Cyraxx. Cyraxx, there is no one on YouTube who's going around saying you're not a bad person. Literally everyone who has a channel says you're a terrible person. They agree as a group, which is a very odd thing for the internet to do. The internet doesn't usually agree as a whole on specific people, but for some reason you managed to break those boundaries, and the entire internet agrees that you're a horrible person and they don't like you. And you have to sit here and go, well, yeah, I know some people don't like me. Yeah, some, all.
Whatever, that's fine. Let them talk their shit. Because they don't know the real story like we do. We do not know what they say, and nor should we care what they say.
I did tell you I was going to do that. I did tell you. Did I not say that during the last show? The next show was either going to be a crying, I need help, guys, or I'm retiring. And what is it? What is it? What did Steve say it was going to be? It's the retirement one. It's the retirement one, as I very clearly guessed, because Steve is always right. Steve is always right.
So, I'd like you all to join me on this final journey, on this final stretch.
Jesus Christ, he's holding his sludge mug. It's so dark. It's so dark you can't even see him in there. And he's drinking coffee. Well, it was recorded at like 9:30 at night, sitting there drinking coffee. No concept of any kind of adult responsibility. Drinking coffee at 9:30 at night because he likes to feel like a big boy drinking his old coffee mug.
For you guys.
Yeah, I mean, most likely, like I said, most likely at some point tonight, early tomorrow morning, he'll find out about the recent events in the news, and he'll come on. You know, why not? Instead of making predictions and they're coming right, he'll come on, and he'll go, guys, we need to stop all this animosity in the U.S. This is how this affects me directly. All that stuff is directly about me and my problems with the trolls. And he'll whine and cry and be like, we gotta come together, be a little motivational speech as he loves to do. But he'll immediately relate it to how it's all about him and the trolls. Yeah, right?
Now, with that being said, let's get this show started, shall we?
Oh my god. Yeah, with that being said, let's finally get this little show started after he's done being dramatic and trying to get as much attention to fill up his ego as he can before he does his little final show. And by the way, guys, you know he usually sings for at least an hour. Sometimes he goes for an hour and a half or two. You would think his final show, the biggest show of his career, he'd go for at least an hour, probably push it to 2. Really, really soak up the love of his fans. Give them all the songs they want. He went for a half an hour. I think he sang like 2 or 3 songs and then ended it and ran away. He didn't even care about his audience. He was just trying to do some shit for his ego.
Oh, hang on. Starting to skip over that. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen.
And the music is cut. That's cut. Sorry, I forgot to mention. This is cut by the Great Goblin Records. Go give them a like and a sub. But the music is cut out.
Now, with that being said, let's restart this real quick.
With that being said, let's restart this real quick. Amazing streamer. Let's start this 2 minutes later. Let's restart this. He's doing so great on his final show. 5 from Great Ink. Of course he doesn't care because he's too selfish. Well, of course he is. He's the most selfish person that's ever existed, guys. No. god. Yeah, I don't think there's much substance left to this. Because of course it was a Linkin Park song. Of course it was a Linkin Park song. Doing this for 12 years. I mean, wait. I'm doing some quick math in my mind. If he's been doing this for 12 years, that song is over 12 years old when he started singing it. It was over 12 years old when he started singing it. It's like over 25 years old now, I think. Jesus, that's an old song. He's still singing it. 5 from Noel. I want to give Goblin Records a sub, but I don't want to know what he likes. Does he want to no melt meatballs, ham and Swiss? Yes, hilarious. No, hilarious. 2 from Rick. What up, Steve? Yes, Rick. I saw your message.
Coach here to tell you about an all-star bundle. It's Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN.
And it wouldn't be a final Cyraxx show. It wouldn't be any Cyraxx show at all without having to hear ads in the middle of it. It wouldn't be a Cyraxx show without having to hear some ads in the middle of it, guys.
Yeah, and right now you can get all 3 for a special limited.
just clicking and heavy breathing. My God, he is breathing heavily too. He's breathing like a 75-year-old smoker. I mean, Jesus. I smoked for 25 years and I don't breathe that goddamn hard.
Managing schizophrenia with demon pills.
Of course, more ads, of course.
Is a constant reminder of your condition. And the missing one will have serious consequences. Vega Sustena is different. It's the #1 long-acting injection that helps control.
Oh my god, skip the ads, Cyraxx. 2 from Rick. That half turkey lung is getting a workout. Yeah, it's working as hard as it can. Really pumping as hard as it can.
Episodes with just 1 shot.
Good God, he's out of breath. That's probably. Oh my God. I wonder if maybe. I mean, I don't know the physiology of Cyraxx, but I wonder if maybe he spent all day yelling, and his chest is actually already sore from all the yelling. And the singing was too much, so he just tapped out after a half hour. It's too much. He can barely breathe. He's out of breath. The TCWL is really difficult, guys. Yeah.
If you have a passion to achieve more for yourself, your family, or your community.
The only way natural, delicious pineapples from the harvest could be better.
Alright, y'all, with that being said, I am going to end this right here because your boy's got some projects to work on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys...
He's got projects to work on. 12 years of abject failure at everything he's ever tried. But now he's going to retire from music, but he's got some projects to work on. Are they job applications, Cyraxx? Are they job applications to fill out? If they're not job applications, you're wasting your time yet again, as you always do.
You already know what to do, and I'll catch y'all later, man. I fucking love you guys.
This Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy edges. It's no ordinary square. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has...
the end of his stream gets interrupted by a Charmin ad. Could not find a more perfect cherry on the top of Cyraxx's career. It is his final stream. The outro message getting interrupted by a Charmin commercial, and he just nervously tries to click the end button Just ends it right there. That is the end. That is the perfect ending to Cyraxx's music career. It ends with toilet paper, ads, and just terrible streaming. That's amazing. Good job, Cyraxx. You're an amazing streamer. But that's all I got for this one, guys. Watch out for tomorrow when he comes out with a new stream, making everything about himself and crying and whining about the bullies online. But, until then, guys, I appreciate y'all coming by, as always. I'll catch you guys at the next one. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.